Grade Podcast. What is up, everyone? Join us as we welcome back not one, but two friends of the show as we discuss AI use on Gunpla Photography. But before all that, allow us to welcome you to another episode of Perfect Grade Podcast, your favorite weekly show where we talk about anything and everything Gundam under the sun. This podcast would be possible without our partners, HobbyLink Japan and Vivian Blue, your go-to online stores for Gunpla figures and anime goods straight from Japan. Enter our coupon code PG Studios on Vivian Blue. That's capital PGS, small TUDIOS on Vivian Blue. Check them out by clicking on our affiliate links found in the description below. Perfect Grade Studios is now sponsored by Armored Komodo. Proudly made in the Philippines and trusted by builders around the world, Armored Komodo is the go-to paint brand for scale modelers who want pro-level results. Whether you're brushing, airbrushing, or weathering, Armored Komodo delivers unbeatable coverage, rich colors, and smooth finishes. The best paint in the Philippines. Now supporting builders everywhere around the globe. Grab yours from select hobby shops or online stores today. I am one of your hosts, Raynan, and alongside me are my co-hosts, the Gunpla modeler, the animator, the perfect grade rockstar, the Unipla Miguel, the creator of one of the most active Gunpla communities, Gunpla Photography, the Gunpla photographer himself, the Daddy GP, and sitting beside him is our perfect grade artist, the 30-minute mission apprentice, Ralph. And welcoming back the man who takes Gunpla Photography to the next level, his lighting equipment always perfect, his camera always on point, the man behind the Far Side 7 gallery, Joseph, and a photographer and editor so good you might mistake his Gunpla as a 1-to-1 scale. You might mistake his work as an official screenshot. A friend of the show, the first Perfect Grade Podcast guest, Eliah. Alright, how is everyone? Thank you guys for coming to the show, coming back. Woo!
In Philippines! Woo!
Yeah.
Finally,
Yeah.
Philippines.
Yeah, how's everyone? It's been 2 months since we talked to Joseph, and it's been 3 months since we talked to Eliah, So what's new with you guys? How are you? Let's start with you, Eliah. How's the married life? I know Miguel already asked you about this, but how is it?
Well, I don't know. She's been acting pretty much the same. Yeah, more restrictions, I guess, when it comes to buying stuff, spending resources. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Congratulations again for that, by
Thank
the
you,
way.
man.
Yeah. How about you guys? How about you, Joseph? How's life in Singapore?
It's okay, hot and humid as usual.
Mm-hmm. Anything new about you guys? Anything, I don't know, what's happening?
We're all wearing white shirts.
Yeah.
Except me.
Yeah, except you. You're the AI.
Except me.
Bruh.
Anything new in terms of, like, I don't know, something new builds or whatever?
For me, I've just finally managed to find time to continue building my son's SD kit.
Mm.
Remember the Banshee, the Banshee that I broke the pin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I finally managed to find time to fix it. I also tried for the first time doing resin, UV resin, because I lost one of the pieces, and then I just ordered like some UV resin stuff and then tried it. So I duplicated the piece.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Nice.
and yeah, recently I've just been catching up on some shows. So last night I just watched the G-Quacks.
Hmm.
How was it for you? How's G-Quacks for you?
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah, better than I like it better than The Witch from Mercury so far.
Oh, you pissed Renan off right now.
No, I actually like G-Quacks better than Rich for Mercury as well.
Yeah,
haven't
it's-
watched
I-
Witch from Mercury.
I love the art direction of it. It's
Uh-huh.
very
Pokemon.
colorful and vibrant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it contrasts the darkness of the story, like
Mm.
especially with what happened with the recent episode, right? Like it went dark really fast. It's very unassuming,
Yeah.
That is true.
and
You,
the
Eliah, you
designs.
watch Fox?
No, not a single episode yet. Work has
Don't
been
watch it.
What?
I've been busy with work, but yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it. Find time.
Watch it myself. It looks interesting though.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. How about you, Mix? Are you caught up with that?
Yeah, I haven't watched the new episode yet, but
Same,
I'm
same.
gonna watch it maybe tomorrow.
The latest episode is all over, right? That one character going boom, bro. It's all over. It's all around.
Spoilers.
I don't care, man.
Well, no, boom, like taking a shit, not dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
I
think
don't
the
go on Facebook.
No,
I'll tell you guys.
actually
Yeah, bit
saw
of.
screenshots of that. That sucks. Yeah. How about you, Ella? Any new builds for you?
Not really. Yeah, as I said earlier, work has been we're at the peak season, so
Mm.
I've just been working. Yeah. If you didn't know, I've just clocked out from work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing OTs. Yeah,
Oh, it is same, man. Same.
right.
English niyan.
Thank you, and you still found time to be here with us, and thank you so much.
Yeah, I'd probably use this OT money to buy the Vidar
Mm.
for
Oh.
myself, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, sana all.
Vidar.
More OTs
Darth
to come.
Vidar.
About you, Mix,
Maybe
GP?
someone.
Any new builds for you guys? No.
No.
Ralph is building this, and I want to record him build it.
Who?
Zaku amazing.
Amazing. Nice. That's amazing.
I just painted Kratos.
The fuck up.
Boy.
It's so dark.
Boy.
Hey, look at you.
Boy.
Did you use armored Komodo?
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Fucking Armor Komodo, man. Armor Komodo.
Best
You're
in
a
the
slave.
In the
Philippines.
Philippines.
You're a slave.
Use Armored Komodo, boy.
For me,
Umaarkom.
yeah, for me, nothing new. But speaking of anything new, since we don't have Justin, it's time for our first segment of the show, this week's breaking news.
Yeah, that gave me chills.
The Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building was illuminated with Gundam in a celebration for the 45th anniversary of the Gundam series. Tokyo Gundam in the Future made its dazzling debut at the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. Different mobile suits were projected on the said building using projection mapping. From IGN, the Overwatch 2 Gundam wing skins are officially unveiled. This upcoming collaboration features Mercy as Wing Zero, Ramatra as Epion, Soldier 76 as Tall Geese, and Reaper as Deathsight. The Overwatch 2 Gundam Wing collaboration started last April 29, 2025. And we got some gaming news from GBO2's official site. The new mobile suit is now available. Prototype Psycho Gundam joins the fray. This prototype unit is now available for purchase. And from Gundam Kits Collection, the Machinations Gundam Universal Action figure line renews 3 mobile suits, namely the RX-78-2, Barbatos, and God Gundam. This renewal updates the said kits with the Advanced Universal Reaction Frame, allowing for more articulation. All kits will be released this October 2025, priced at 4,400 yen each. By the way, these are 6 inches tall, for if you guys are wondering. And we have 2 new HG kits from Gundam G-Quax. Sugai and Bokota's Gelgug are scheduled to launch in May 2025 for 2,200 yen each. And for some local news, registration for the for the Philippine scale model. What? Stop it. For the Philippine scale model 2025 contest, entries is now open. The deadline for registration will be on June 30, 2025 at 12 noon. And that's this week's breaking news. All right, we talked about G-Quox. Yeah, let's go straight to that. Are you guys...
Why the hell is that a Gelgoog?
Huh?
That's my question. Why the hell is that a Gelgoog? That's a gym.
Yeah, it looks like a gym. I thought it was a gym.
No, this is actually good because isn't Xeon the one who's favored in the war? Like, and so if they're the one in power, so their MS designs would look Fedi, right?
Hmm.
So I think it's cool. It's a cool concept.
You know?
So,
Look at the box though; it looks bootleg as fuck.
No, this is not the official box art.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
yeah, but I love the design, man.
Yeah,
Gonna
same.
get that. Gonna get that. Gonna fucking get that.
I haven't got. I'm still planning to buy the Zaku, the police Zaku.
Yeah, the Zaku.
The police Zaku is nice.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine
Nice.
putting LED on those sirens at its shoulder. That'd be cool. Yeah. So, and then we have these renewals and GP. You know, as someone who plays GBO2 a lot, again, what can you say about this one?
This is scary as fuck. This guy's huge. This guy's huge.
Will he be up to scale?
Yeah, they usually go up to scale. Like the Nightingale in the game is still huge as fuck.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I want that kit. I want the Psycho Gundam Mark II kit. But it's so expensive. Thank
Yeah.
you for
They just
reminding me.
reprinted that, right?
What? Sorry?
They just reprinted. Like, I saw a few hobby shops here just restocked like a few days ago.
Oh,
Hmm.
damn.
Oh.
But it's expensive as fuck, man.
And then, anyone here plays Overwatch?
No.
No.
I mean, I wanted to.
I saw the
Used to.
designs.
It's got that uncanny
It's okay.
valley vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Look
But
at
I do love the concept for the Epion though.
I have mixed feelings.
Mom, I want Gundam Evolution. Gundam Evolution at home. R.I.P. that game. But yeah. I don't know. Looks cool. I guess.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
Except Mercy.
Why? That's Gundam
It
Wing.
Yeah, she doesn't look anything like Wing Zero. But that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Are people still playing Overwatch 2?
Oh,
Some
apparently,
people
I
do.
think they are. Yeah. I know
I think
someone
it
who
got
does.
replaced by. I think it got replaced by Marvel Rivals, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought they all moved on to Marvel Rebel.
Maybe this is their attempt to get people back.
With Gundam.
Gundam Wing. Everyone loves Gundam Wing, apparently.
Yeah, in America.
Yeah, in America. But-
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the six breaking news. But I don't know. I just want to ask, like, for you people who doesn't play Overwatch, will this entice you? What's the goal here?
No.
No.
Uh,
Not really.
not really.
Same.
I mean,
It's fun.
I don't know, man.
It's nice that they have
Fun,
it.
though.
Yeah.
It's fun, but
No boobs.
Yeah, pretty sure people play Overwatch for a different reason.
Yeah,
For Tracer's ass. But yeah.
Faceless ass diva.
Yeah, that's this week's breaking news. Alright, let's go straight into our main topic of the show. As I have said before, we're gonna talk about the use of AI on gunpla photography. Well, not just on gunpla photography itself, but on maybe we can tackle on photography itself, right? So, and of course, we have the two perfect guests for this topic. We have Eliah here, who actually does editing on his photos, photo manipulation, and we have Joseph, who is an expert when it comes to photography and all that. So I'd like to get your guys' opinion. Of course, GP Miguel chime in. Like, how do you guys feel? Let's start in general. Like, how do you guys feel about having? Because uh, we had like posts in Gunpla Photography in your group, GP, right? A lot of AI enhanced photos are being posted there.
The hate about AI, like in general, because it's obvious that most people hate AI.
Hmm.
It's kind of transferred in the group as well because some people use AI
Mm-hmm.
too, and it's just for fun. If it's
Hmm.
just for fun, I think it's fine. But if it's used for, I don't know, a way to get money, then that's
Hmm.
where I draw the line, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Ralph? This guy's an artist.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oops.
Hentai.
I mean, uh, from a more moral perspective, I guess, my opinion on the use of AI kind of changed.
Hmm.
I always thought that using it more as like a tool for like AI specifically, like image generating AI. At at first, I didn't mind the idea of uh, using it to generate like references for projects for uh, uh, pieces that basically just using it as a tool. But lately, it kind of feels a bit controversial. I mean, because of the very nature of AI. Lately, I realize people do not agree with the very nature of AI. But I don't want to ramble too much on it. But
Yeah. Yeah. Just to pile on what GP said, I would like to quote one of the uh, one of the moderators for Gunpla Photography. He is a well-known, well-known in the community. Talking about Sun, he posts like a lot of good Gunpla photography, good Gunpla photos, and lately he's been experimenting with AI, and it was discussed, right? And he said that he actually said the same thing. He shared the same sentiment. He said that uh, when it comes to getting financial benefit, he disagrees with that as well, same as you, GP. If it is created to monetize something using AI, I mean that's where maybe he draws the line. And there are two ways to use it: to assist you, just like Ralph mentioned, and to generate. But going back into the topic, like, where do you think we should draw the line between enhancement and, I don't know, I don't want to say deception because it's too strong of a word, but when you are we faking talent? Is that a thing that purists of the art frowns upon? Let's start with you, Joseph. What do you think about that? Like,
It's a hard question.
yeah,
It's a hard
Yeah, and then
question.
you pass it to me directly. Okay, fine.
yeah.
He just goes, "Ooh."
Okay, I think when it comes to using AI to create like AI generated arts, using it as a tool I think is fine. So I do agree with the sentiment that as long as you use it for personal use and you don't have like you don't earn anything from it, you don't sell it as your own art,
Mm.
that's fine. To me, I take it to another level where at least if you do create AI generated arts, then and you share it online, you publish it like so specifically, let's say you share it to the Gunpla photography group, but you don't even say that it's AI generated.
Mm.
To me, that's equivalent to like stealing a photo, publishing it online, and not crediting the owner.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right.
Right?
You're
So
right.
I think the deception you mentioned earlier
Mm.
actually sums it up quite well because
Mm.
if you're not disclosing where how you created the art, then you're deceiving people into thinking that you created it by yourself.
Mm. Yeah.
And I think that a lot of the members who post like AI generated art, it's quite popular in the Gunpla photography group, in the sense that uh, they're trying to change the background of
Mm.
their photos.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the most popular uses of of AI there in the group. And to me, if you don't tell me that you generated it from AI, then to me that's stealing already. So like that's unethical already for me.
Mm. Mm. Yeah. Uh. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's the disclosing of using it is, I think, one of the, you know, it should be mandatory when it comes to,
Mm.
using AI art. How about you, Eliah, Miguel? You guys, Miguel, you do photography a lot. Eliah, you also do photography and photo manipulation. I would like to get your thoughts on this as well.
Well,
All right.
first off, I didn't know that it's gone this big of an issue
No, it's not
in the
actually an
Gunpla
issue. We're
photography.
just, we're just
Um,
discussing it because
oh, okay.
it's people are saying it's part of like the advancement of technology. It's gonna be inevitable anyway, and
Yeah, it's inevitable.
Oh,
I think it's important to discuss it, but there's not really. I don't think there is an issue, right? I mean,
okay.
yeah,
We're just discussing
yeah,
it.
we're just discussing it. It's an
Yeah.
interesting topic.
Yeah, I thought
Um,
it's the new trend because I've been seeing a lot of uh I mean AI generated photos
Mm.
recently, but it stopped. So maybe this is why. But yeah, when I first saw it,
Uh,
uh, I I, I thought to myself, where's the fun in it? I mean,
mm.
you put in your gun, but ask ChatGPT to put a background. I mean, it looks clean, but it takes away the fun. Um, I use AI mainly just to crop the subject.
Mm.
So I guess I don't know. I'm not even familiar with the terms how how this AI works because I really thought um every everyone's just not into the AI generated photos. Um yeah, so I didn't really care that much about it.
Mm.
I'm just doing my own thing and then just uploading it and then ghosting comments. So yeah, as long as it works for you, then go.
Yeah.
And
Same with
yeah, as long
Elias.
as you're not making money out of it, I guess. Yeah,
Mhm.
because just
Yeah.
like what GP and Joseph said, same sentiments as them.
Yeah. Well, same with Elias. I just use AI to clean up my photos. Like from the recent one we posted, uh, I used AI to extend the background.
Mm.
That's it.
Mhm.
That's it. That's mainly I use AI for work too. Like
Mm.
if I need to clean this background really quick,
Yeah.
I use AI. I use a I use a prompt.
Hmm.
you
Going
know,
off from yeah, go
Ralph
ahead.
here. When I was gathering ideas for a diorama for GBWC, he was like, "You should use AI. Like, generate an image into something that you want." And I actually did that. Like, I was thinking, epic robots fight something like that, and it just popped up. multiple images that gave me some good ideas. So yeah,
Mhm.
AI could be a tool too for inspiration.
Hmm.
which is ultimately its purpose.
Mm.
But it's like
think
it's kind of like the new mood board, I guess.
Yeah.
using AI like that is fine. I actually do the same. So the same. I also extend backgrounds
Hmm.
for work,
Mm.
Plus.
and
Mhm.
for brainstorming, I also use ChatGPT for to like come up with ideas. But I make it a point to not use what they I get from there wholesale.
Mm.
So I use those ideas or whatever they generate as springboards for my own ideas.
Right.
Because the way I see it is like if I use ChatGPT, it's similar to using Google search. Like if
Oh,
you're trying to come up with ideas, right?
Yeah.
You use Google search. Yeah, traditionally I would use Google search and then try to come up with some ideas. It's just that now the ChatGPT um makes it easier. I mean, it gives me the information in a very specific way, depending on how I want it to be
Mm.
given to me.
Mm-hmm.
So it can be for maybe for copywriting, for images.
Yeah.
I've used it for coming up with ideas on character design.
Mm-hmm.
mm.
But at this point, I don't know if it's my shortcoming that I don't um I don't write proper prompts. But so far, while I do get some good ideas, I couldn't get any like very polished ones that I can actually use.
Mm.
Mm.
So like that's where my what I mentioned um before, that where you can still see you can still identify an AI generated image if you see it online, because it lacks the polish of an actual person
Mm-hmm.
who's looking at it and editing it or
Yeah.
creating the art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So true, that is true because AI generated, well, basically anything AI generated lacks the human touch.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. Coming up from what you said, Joseph, like you just get the ideas from AI and then you make it your own. You add your human touch. So basically, AI can't function without.
Yeah, human. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
For now, for now.
Yeah, for
Well,
now.
yeah.
Which is a
Yeah.
scary thought.
No, 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 no. Don't say that. Skynet would be a thing.
And also, interestingly, it's already integrated into a lot of tools. For example, in Photoshop, removing background is already AI assisted in
Yeah, it's just
itself.
yeah.
When you use like the Magic Wand tool, right? So it
Yeah.
actually uses AI now to identify the subject and the background.
Yeah.
But then we have, Joseph said that, and Miguel said that, it could be used as a mood board, something to spring board off, right? Um, then it begs the question, like, is it skill or is it a tool? Does AI reduce the craftsmanship, the skill of being creative when it comes to, when it comes to photography, perhaps,
I haven't thought about that.
right? Like,
It's a hard question
I mean, for
because
yeah,
mm,
go ahead.
I remember this one guy who really got mad
Mm-hmm.
with AI in the group. Like he was saying that ah, I do shots manually
Mm.
all the time. I use a lot of effort, blah blah blah. And you guys, you keep doing this with no effort,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And I was I was like I didn't get it at first, but when you put it that way, maybe he's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have
No.
mixed feelings now. I'm not sure.
Wait, wait. In AI, can you, for example, you took a photo, a really shitty photo, and you put it in an AI something. In an AI app, can you put in a prompt to make, for example, the head face a certain degree?
It's gonna look mangled.
Can AI do that? Can AI do that?
Adobe is creating like a software, and I think they demoed it few months ago, where it can turn like 2D
Oh
illustrations
yeah,
into
I
3D.
saw that. I saw that. I saw that.
Damn.
But the demo that they shared was like the illustrations are very basic, so basic
Yeah.
shapes,
Hmm.
flat colors, but they were able to make it look 3D.
You know
Like it
the
started
meme
out
in
as a
the
flat animation, and then
yeah
they made the head turn or something like that.
Oh.
yeah. You know the meme in the graphic artist community where like you design this, your company designed a car, and your client tells you, "Hey, can you make it turn 45 degrees?"
Ah,
The meme in the graphic artist community. It was way back. So I guess that new AI thing with Photoshop, it can do that.
Hmm.
I think it's still in the early stages.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
but going back to me, I still see it as a tool because at the end of the day, it's still the person who's going to decide if they will be actually using whatever is generated by the AI.
Hmm.
Yeah. There's this funny story. Actually, it's not a. Um, we we received like we were looking for some multimedia artists like I think it was early last year or 2 years back, and we were trying to look for a multimedia artist, and we have actually received like some applicants where their entire portfolio is like AI generated video,
What?
What?
and like okay, you know how to use the
The tool.
the tool, but you lack the creativity and
Hmm.
the actual like
Yeah.
decision making to see
Mhm.
that it's actually bad. so,
Mhm.
so yeah, so like you can know how to use the tool, but if you don't have that actual um, talent or the experience or the creativity, then I
Right.
think the tool is like useless.
Hmm.
Mm.
Good point. Good point.
Hmm.
Yeah. Agreed.
It's
Kind
like
of.
anybody can buy a brush and
Mhm.
paint, but not everybody can actually paint nicely.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah,
I see.
that's a
I
good
see.
point. That's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah. Back on what GP told us regarding that guy who got so mad about AI
Oh yes,
generated photos on the group. I don't know. It's not a contest, you know, and you're not earning money posting on Gunpla Photography. Let everyone post whatever they want, I guess. I mean, as long as they're not stealing anything, they're not, as long as they are disclosing that they are using AI, I think that's okay. Um, but
But
go ahead, Higgs.
yeah, why is he mad? What thing is he mad about?
I think
Taking the
he's,
actual shots?
I think he's a purist when it comes to,
purist
yeah, when it
Yeah.
comes to,
Purist.
yeah,
Exactly.
he sees
gatekeepers.
photography, as a sacred art of his, and that he's proud of his work, and he
Um,
studied a lot, probably studied a lot to make, to make good shots, to good, and then,
He doesn't even make that good shots. Like he posted some of his work, and I'm like, man, what the fuck? These aren't even that good.
oh my god,
I'm
maybe he
serious,
went.
right, Joseph? You saw that guy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You remember him?
I
He
do
was so proud of
remember.
that shit.
Maybe he was just upset that
He
his
just has
AI
one lighting
generated
source,
photos.
just one.
He's got lesser likes than AI generated photos.
Exactly.
oh yeah, probably,
Maybe.
Ah,
that's true, that's true.
Probably.
mm,
He was just
maybe.
upset.
Mhm.
Maybe he went to Berkeley, and Berkeley isn't even a photography school; it's a music school. Just kidding, man. But
uh,
yeah, I think
mhm.
it's
Talking about
most.
stealing, isn't AI like? I think one of the reasons why people hate AI is because isn't AI like going through the internet to gather
Mm.
Yes,
designs?
Exactly.
yes.
The yeah. As I've mentioned earlier, people debate that the very nature of how AI learns is controversial
And
in
invasive,
itself.
invasive.
Yeah, it's an invasive in the sense that it it learns from what people put out, their output, and generate it at an extremely faster rate than what people can do.
Mm.
That's why, like for example, you go to Google and you search art, you know, you're you're likely you'll see AI.
Mm.
You're likely gonna see AI, and the challenges you have to like distinguish that from what an artist or what a person made.
Yeah, in terms of like AI art stealing another person's style, yeah, I get where they're coming from. I remember I saw this like a few days ago on Twitter. Oh, X. So he's like,
Elon.
so there's this guy, right? So I don't know why, but he decided to generate a body because he's got a photo. It's his head, right? He generated a body of his, and the prompt is "Make me a paladin," right? So there's it looks like a paladin on that photo, but it's his head. And then someone else commented on the same post that it's almost 1-to-1, like the lighting, the color of the armor. It's the same as a Guild Wars wallpaper, Guild Wars 2 wallpaper. And I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, I saw it. I always see this on when I play Guild Wars 2, and I'm like, yeah, I get where they're coming from. That it's stealing, and that guy who's really mad at people posting AI generated content on the group probably is really against the thought of AI stealing another content. But then again, people take inspiration
Who's
from
this
stuff. I don't know.
What's that AI app that generates photos that looks really lifelike?
There's a lot of them now.
Everyone, yeah, everything.
Every
Yeah.
these days.
You know,
Adobe
you
does
know
that.
the scary
What?
part about AI is, what if some guy pretends to be a modeler and just generates
Huh.
these builds, man? That
Yeah.
would be scary. Now we can't tell if the photos that we're featuring are real builds or AI generated.
imagine entering a contest with an
Yeah,
AI.
just a photo. Just that, man.
Yeah. GP, this is an interesting question. As the head of Gunpla Photography, you've hosted a
Head.
lot of contests. Hell yeah, you've hosted a lot of contests. Would you be down to have a contest where you allow AI generated backgrounds or content on it?
That's a hard question. But my first response is hell no.
Yeah, hell no,
No.
right?
No, because if it's a competition, then you would put effort on it.
Mm.
Because come on, like AI, the tool, you'll just keep using the prompt, and keep entering prompt until you get something cool,
Mhm.
right? It's a fucking randomizer. So
Yeah.
if there's a
I get it.
contest, it should be put with effort, not I don't know, typing stuff.
It's skills,
Right? Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
That's just luck then.
Hmm.
Cool result.
Yeah, because AI is different from photo manipulation. We can see with Eliah's work, there's a step-by-step process into this. He uses AI as a
Kinabahan.
springboard, but when it comes to his Instagram post, you can see on the highlights on his Instagram, like the step-by-step process, right? And it's amazing that he does this on his phone. But so going back to you, Eliah.
I think Eliah is dumbfounded right now because I think I forgot to tell him the agenda for today's episode.
Yeah, you just told me it's gonna be chill, man. I'm just not gonna.
Yeah, we're
Eliah
just
be
chilling.
And I
I
would be
mean,
like,
we were chilling. But
Yeah,
I
this is
just came
they're
here
just
to
like
talk with,
this
to
is just
talk with my
a
bros.
this is a filler episode like after all the UBWC winners that they interviewed.
It's not a filler episode. Let's say our last episode was a filler episode.
And then
Yeah,
you
man,
know,
this is a real topic.
Yeah, it's a real
Now we're
topic,
getting
man.
political.
Yeah.
wait. So, Eliah, when did you start doing the photo manipulations? When did you start doing the photo
mid-pandemic.
manipulations?
Hmm.
Mid-pandemic.
Yeah,
When did
mid-pandemic.
AI generated images start?
I don't know.
Pandemic?
Around that time after.
But it's not that big yet, right?
Yeah.
Hello.
It got big like.
There's already
Mhm.
AI
Yeah.
generated photos. It's just not that mainstream as
Mm,
Yep.
compared to now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
guess
do think
AI.
that the pandemic helped with making the AI more not accessible. I forgot the word.
Popular.
Popular. Yeah.
More seen.
Yeah. My brain is not
I've,
braining at first.
I've experienced with one of my posts that some would say, "Hey, it's AI generated." You see the buildings. Yeah, good. I mean, so I was thinking maybe my work was AI generated. I really didn't know what the term was. I
Mm.
just thought, yeah, I'm using AI to crop my subject, so maybe I really didn't
Yeah.
care about it.
Mm.
I mean, as long as I'm enjoying the hobby.
Yeah, that is true.
Wait,
Huh.
isn't the buildings in your pictures like from Google?
Yeah, those are real.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are real buildings, right?
Screenshots.
Yeah. So no,
Screenshots,
you don't use AI, Eliah.
Oh,
I
I
don't
see.
use it.
Yeah.
It's more AI assist, I think with what he does.
Assistant, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the cropping and the effects.
Because AI, well, with AI, with the AI assist, like in Photoshop and what Eli uses to crop his photos, they're much detail oriented now, I guess. They can detect edges better, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's been around, like detecting edges and removing backgrounds.
Yes.
It's been around before AI. So I don't know. Maybe we're using the term too loose here. Using. Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's AI assisted, but I don't know. It's but it's not blatant, prompting. So no, Eli, you're not using AI.
No, man.
Yeah.
The guys
But
that
I've seen some comments in his photos like people do say his work looks like AI.
Well, they should
Pero
visit his Instagram.
I think it's just heavily edited.
Yeah,
That's why they think that.
yeah, that's
I mean,
different.
it does look AI.
Mm.
yeah,
Messy
what I was going to
version
say, AI
of
stole
AI.
from you, man.
Uh, if it's messy, it's my work. AI is just too clean, polished.
That's true.
Right.
Speaking of
Mm.
using AI for Gunpla photography, uh, what what do you guys think is what are the possibilities for the future for Gunpla photography? Considering that um, the current level of technology these days.
Hmm.
Look at you. You're not really shy today, huh?
I think it would depend on how you use it. As for me, I only know this style, so maybe I'll just stick with using AI just to crop my subjects.
Mm.
Maybe
Yeah, I
in the
mean,
future there would be an AI to assist you with the lighting, or I don't know,
Mm.
with actual photographers. Maybe, but for me, I don't see that big of a change
Mm.
with my style.
Wait, I think cameras have AI too.
huh?
Yeah, it
Yes.
auto zooms and yeah, they have
Autofocus.
that.
I
Yeah.
mean a lot of the camera phones now like by default it makes your face brighter,
True.
or it makes your face like
Yeah.
smoother, right? So that in itself is a little bit of an AI assist,
Mhm.
Yeah.
or something to that level.
Especially phones.
Even SLR
Um,
cameras.
Yeah.
Even SLR cameras have AI. So that guy that's commenting, why are you posting AI generated stuff? He's using an AI assisted camera. So guy, fuck up, man.
he doesn't know.
You hypocrite. You're using AI too. Just kidding.
I think with AI with regards to photography, it's a double-edged sword
Mhm.
where it can both help and also stunt creativity,
Yeah, yeah.
because now it's more accessible to everyone.
Mm.
Like it's like with the advent of mobile phones, everybody now has cameras in their pockets,
Mhm.
which made it easier for people to become photographers.
Mhm.
True.
But up until now, even though everybody has access to camera phones, everybody has cameras, they don't know how to take proper photos. And like, well, I have seen like quite a few people who like has the tool but don't know how to use it, and they rely too much on like, hey, I have they rely too much on the tools. Like, okay, I have the latest phone or the latest camera, which means I get the highest megapixels, which means any photo I take will be sharp.
Mm.
But that's not the end of it. You still have to have the human input, the creativity. You still need to have the idea to like see the art through. Um, it becomes a problem if people becomes too dependent on technology.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
I
We
think
go too
it's like
functional.
it's like a general statement. Yeah, it becomes it will make people dumb. I
Mm.
think like, if they rely too much on like AI generated images, if they rely too much on AI, then it leaves the process of thinking to whatever technology it is that they're using.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
That's true.
basically, like, uh, it's you wouldn't be surprised if basically like um now that everyday AI is, I mean, technology is getting more advanced, and the
Hmm.
more that continues, the more crutches we have, and people would like um refer to that as accessibility for more people, but
Hmm.
in reality it's just more crutches,
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
crutches, to create things, but in reality, it could be a factor to not like pursue learning like fundamental skills in
Mhm.
artistry.
Hmm. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It all falls down to the user, I think.
Mm.
I mean, I see a lot of people who know how to use it as a tool, and they bring out the best in it. Like Sun, for example,
Mhm.
like he can use the tool very well, but it's
Mhm.
because he knows the fundamentals. He knows about lighting. He knows what he wants. He knows about composition. On a more professional scene, I know of a few commercial projects that actually used AI,
Mm.
and they did announce that they did use AI. I think there was this one Nike advertisement. It was a video. It was a TVC where they said that we used AI to generate or to create this commercial.
Hmm.
And I think for that, because it piqued my interest because I wanted to see how it actually looked like. So it did look like it was created by AI,
Mhm.
but it turns out they animated it. The way I understand it is like they animated it by themselves,
Mm.
but they used AI to generate thousands of storyboards.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
So they used the AI as a tool to like um come up with
Brainstorm.
ideas or visualize or brainstorm, and then they like generated like thousands of scenes, and they just pick whatever like I think they wanted to use.
Mm-hmm.
So there's still the human element behind it. If you don't know how to use it, then they wouldn't. If they didn't know how to use it, and they wouldn't have like come up with that kind of output. I think there was also this big issue with the Secret Invasion series.
Oh yeah,
Really?
the opening sequence.
Yeah, the opening sequence, they were saying that it was AI.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Because it looked weird. Because Samuel L. Jackson looked weird in that in those. I don't know if you call
Yeah,
them pictures or whatever.
I didn't dive deep into that
Yeah.
issue, but that's what I heard. Like people were complaining that they used AI
Mm-hmm.
to do up that
Yeah.
intro.
I think it's also important to define what AI is, because a lot of people are actually confused nowadays when it comes to what is AI, what is not AI, right? So, for example, it reminded me of the Flash movie. I don't know if you guys watched it. It was a terrible movie, but the Flash, starring Ezra Miller. So,
I haven't.
so there's this sequence at the end, right? That it looked so CGI, and that it's on a uncanny valley, sort of
Uh,
so to say. So they got shots from like different generations of superheroes. Like they got Christopher Reeve in there. They got 70s, 80s, 90s, even the black and white ones, and they look so CGI. And the director said that it was on purpose to show that it's on a different universe. And a lot of people are saying that it's AI, it's AI. They're lazy. They just they just prompted that.
Oh,
But the reality is it was made on purpose, right? So people are confused when it comes to like bad editing, or when it comes to
that's CGI.
yeah CGI, or in the case of, yeah, for example, Eliah's works, people are confused, saying that it's AI, but there should be, people should be educated when it comes to what AI is, and
oh,
you
I
know,
get it now.
right? Because when it
Like
comes
It's
to
too
yeah,
polished.
becoming a buzzword.
yeah, it's becoming like a buzzword. Like if something doesn't look right to you or to someone, they automatically assume, that's AI. No, it's not. It's not.
If it if it looks too perfect, it's AI.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks too
yeah.
polished, it's
It's
AI.
it's scary. It's like watching.
It looks too polished until you look at the hands.
Yeah. Oh, they're starting to get that too. The hands. Nah.
And and the teeth.
Yeah. Uh, but then when it comes to, I guess we can conclude on this topic. We've already shared our opinions, or each individual's opinions here. So basically, it comes down to disclosure, right? When it comes to
Oh sure.
AI, using AI on gunplay photography, or photography in general. Just say that you actually used AI, because you might be unintentionally stealing stealing
Well,
other people's works. But yeah,
it
uh,
it doesn't hurt to be shit honest.
yeah. Yeah. But then again, for the viewers out there, we'd like to know your opinion. So make sure to comment down below. uh, yeah, I'd like to know your opinions on that. But yeah, any closing thoughts, ZB, Eliah, Joseph, Miguel?
One perfect example of
Mm.
an AI issue is the Ghibli
Oh,
concern,
Mm.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Elias PFP.
I mean, everyone
Yeah,
on our
everyone.
team in my
Mm,
work,
Yeah, everyone
we
did,
would
even
try to
me.
mm,
yeah We give
It was
them
just for
better
fun.
profiles.
Yeah, it was for fun. You're not hurting anyone. So
Yeah.
people should, chill.
No, I think
Yeah.
I
But
think Ghibli the Ghibli one is a different issue as compared to like the other artists because Miyazaki has openly like said that he didn't like AI
Oh,
before.
oh, I see.
That was in 2016, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, like it was I mean the technology was still starting then. It wasn't like as polished as it is now. But I would think the sentiment would is still the same. He mentioned something about it's taking away the craftsmanship or something,
Mm-hmm.
taking out so much from the craft. So that's why he doesn't like it. It doesn't have like a soul or something. I,
I saw that he mentioned that like a few frames of his shows is it took months, right, to
mm.
be made.
Yeah.
Takes months.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I think for me that a lot of the artists I know actually brings this up that the artist that this trend is copying has openly said that he doesn't like it,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
but it still blew up like this. So
Yeah.
for me, I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't do it because out of respect the
Mm-hmm.
artista.
Yeah. For me, I just don't use apps that are trending. Too old for that.
Just in general.
What what is TikTok?
What is TikTok?
Yeah.
How do how do I use the TikTok?
I mean, as long as you're not making money out of it,
Yeah.
I guess you're okay. I mean, that's for me.
Yeah.
Even with my works, I mean, those photos, everything my effects, it's not mine, so I don't accept any commissions or anything
Mm.
because I feel like I'm stealing from somebody. I'm just making this out of the hobby for the
Yeah.
fun.
So yeah, I guess that concludes our topic of the show. Thank you guys for your thoughts. But then again, as you know, we can't let you go yet because we are on the next segment of the show, which is where's that? The Gunpla Photos of the Week. All right.
The hell is that?
This is Plamo of the Week. This is by Bagos Kurnia. Uh, yeah, this is
Easily.
People's Choice, right, GB?
People's choice.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm not sure what this. It looks like a 30-minute mission.
It's a bash, yeah,
Yeah.
from 30 minutes mission.
Yeah.
It's great. Looks good.
It's got the tail.
Yeah. Interesting cockpit placement.
It has a
You know,
clock.
there's a GMKC for 30-minute mission.
Do you guys build 30-minute missions? Have you tried, Eliah, Joseph?
On.
Just the 30-minute sisters.
The
Yeah,
sisters
sister.
one. Yeah.
I did.
I actually have a
They're
30-minute.
twins.
I have a 30-minute 30-minute preference. I think it's another line that they have. I have
What
one
is
on
it?
the way. It's Bochi the Rock.
Right.
It's by Banda.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
I think that's a new line, right?
Yeah, it's a new line. Basically, it's a licensed anime and 30-minute sisters kind of a thing.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. I really wanted to try the 30-minute fantasy.
Oh yeah, it looks cool. Huh? I think it's heavily inspired by Dark Souls. They had this bonfire accessory for one of their 30-minute fantasy for the
Yeah,
night.
dude, they saw your post in like 2021, 2022. And
You're
they just
welcome.
thought,
No, I'm
hey,
kidding. Hey, there's
you're
something in it.
welcome, Bandai.
Yeah. I like this one.
They didn't
Mhm.
they didn't even credit you, man. Should sue Bandai. Bandai, where's my money?
uh, I don't know if this is part of it, like the red cord at the back. It looks cool. It's got a tail. It kind of looks Godzilla. You guys seen that RX-72, 78 to Godzilla mash thing? Have you seen
Yeah.
that? That looks
Yeah.
cool. I want one.
There's a bunch of those.
Yeah. And that's gonna be a third party though, right? I think a third
I
party
think.
too. Yeah. But yeah, this is Plan of the Week again by Bagus Gurnia. Good job on this one. And the next
Yeah.
is the Gunpla Photo of the Week by Roland
Oh, yeah.
Chong. Yeah,
To get popped up.
look at that. I think,
Yeah.
It's the X, right? MGX? I'm not sure.
MGX. Man, he could. Can I comment?
Yeah.
He could have tilted the head like this.
Why?
Yeah, to make it look menacing more, right?
Ah,
Yeah, no, sir,
Down more?
that's just a
More emo.
preference. When I,
mm,
yeah, more emo.
More emo.
More anger. Yeah, that's just a preference. Usually when I take photos of my gunpla,
Is this AI?
no,
AI?
It's too clean,
It's-
probably.
it's AA. Sorry.
Yeah, it's too
Yeah,
clean.
It's
AA.
zoom in on that decal. Zoom in on that decal.
AA.
Hey.
Ah,
Not
yeah,
AI, it's AA.
Oh wait, that decal is too clean. Yeah, it's AI.
Yeah.
It's
kidding.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it might be the MGEX. You're right.
Yeah, MGX.
Yeah, I don't know. Did he paint it? I don't think so. But yeah, anyway.
It's painted. It's painted.
Yeah.
That gloss on the red, it's way too glossy.
This one. This one.
Yeah, metallic.
Oh yeah, it is.
Metallic.
Look, there's specks of gold up there. Yeah.
Oh no, AI.
Yeah. Again, this is the Gunpla Photo of the Week by Roland Chong. And GP's pick of the week. GP, take the lead on this one. Ooh.
Tada!
Look at that.
Tada!
Look at that.
Wahoo!
Is this full
No,
mechanics?
wow.
This is by Eliah, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is full mechanics?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's cool.
Man, how do you get
I
that
mean,
lighting?
I just like the concept where, Witch from Mercury visited Mars, IBO.
Oh yeah.
So I just love that concept.
And just fun baiting, bro. I know IBO fans are like, yeah, Mikazuki.
He's
Man, look at
alive.
That's hot as fuck. Shit.
Are you planning to get the
Yeah.
Cosmos LED, Eliah?
Nah, I don't know how to put it in there.
You don't know how to put it in there. Let me teach you.
Shut up.
That sounded wrong.
But yeah, this is so good, man.
I mean, there's a lot of.
Did you use AI?
For cropping,
the
yeah,
truth.
those girls,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
the mechanics.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
That's
So
it.
those are our photos of the week. If you want yours to be featured, make sure to post on Flamo Photography and Gunpla Photography. Gunpla Photography has a Discord channel and a subreddit as well. Oh, by the way, GP, someone commented last week.
What?
The Discord link on Gunpla Photography doesn't work anymore.
Doesn't? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check that out.
Yep. All right, we'll check that out. All right, so yeah, I guess that's our episode. Again, thank you to our guests, Eliah and Joseph. This is an important topic to discuss, and I'm glad that we have you guys here. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the show, the podcast, make sure to comment, like, share, subscribe, and don't forget. What did I say? I forgot. Whatever. All right, that's it. Bye.
ChatGPT.
Bye.